Endless Delve starts in a few hours from now, and I haven't picked a build yet, so I'm going to pick it now. I actually know what I'm going to play. You know, I'm pretty keen to summoners. Everyone always says, oh, you only play summoners. So I figured I'm going to stay on suit, and that's why I'm going to pick Icicle Mine. But I don't really have a build planned. I'm going to just build it right here, and it's not very complicated because neither is Path of Exile. So first thing I'm... Fucking God, my plate! Oh, Jesus Christ, it fell. Well, that's a contend. Alright, anyway, the problem with playing Icicle Mine in the current climate is that everyone is using cluster jewels, and that build for Deep Delve is heavily reliant on cluster jewels. And as we know in Endless Delve, there are no clusters. So you can show this off pretty simply by going to Heist in Path of Exile, the fucking ninja, and boom, there's Icicle Mine first place, 20,000 depth-ish. And here's his build, right? He's using all the replica nebula shenanigans, and these Icicle Mine's been tried and true and tested, but you can't get pretty much any of this shit in this event. So, also that's going to reflect how his tree's going to be totally fucked up, because he's got like 9 Thread of Hopes to run his replica nebula, so this isn't working. So what we could do is, we could basically roll it back to the previous league. We could do Select League and go back to good old Harvest. We'll see in first place is probably going to be, well, this will do. I don't think his builds are even assembled anymore, but here's Icicle Mine. Alright, now we're talking. These things are obtainable for the most part. Can't get Coward's Legacy, but do we really need Coward's Legacy? Not really. Bubonic Trail, really can't get that either. Victorias you can get, that's really just used for +4 gems, so the basis is the same. It's a lot of really good rares. Again, cluster jewels, we can just redirect those points elsewhere. Regular jewels we can get, Watcher's Eyes we can't get, Abyss jewels we can get, and yeah, this is pretty much a good basis for how you want to build yourself if you're going to do it, in lieu of, you know, the things we can't get. So if you want to import to Path of Building, there's your code up there, but I like to do things manually because I'm an old man. So let's check out the dude's tree. He's got the basic setup. Everyone goes this because nothing else to go. So the problem is cluster jewels, right? So we're going to take the spots where cluster jewels were, and we can actually leave this in because we'll just put a regular jewel there. But things like this, I mean, we can just remove that again. You can just put regular jewel there if you want to, but say this is your 97 tree, this is like a little 80 something. You have extra points, so where can you put these extra points? Well, you can put them in this wheel if you wanted to. This is damage for piercing, damage for chaining, damage for forking, so there's extra projectile damage. While leveling, you could just pick up the life there. I could drop CI. Pick up life there, and pick up life there. Boom, there's your leveling tree, basically. That's the gist of it, at least. You have to adapt your trees to the fact there's no cluster jewels, so you have to make it work with that in mind. And we'll cut out the stuff that's really annoying to path to for now, at least. Don't need Pain Attunement. Drop there. Won't need so many of these sockets while leveling. And just like that, level 86. Well, at level 86, that's 86 passives. There's my leveling tree, pretty much completed. I also just get phase acro, because why not? If I want more life, I can get more life. There's a little bit more life. You know, you can get more life there. Boom, there, more life. And there's your pretty much tree until 90. You know, you can just use that until 90. And after that, you can go back to the ZHP version where you're just all damage and no life, and your corpse running left and right like a fun time that is. I've got the basis for my links. It's the same that everyone uses forever, always, because there's no other variation in Path of Exile when it comes to maxing, and that's the game. That's why we play the game, because we love it, and I love Path of Exile. So my real question then comes to, like, specific plans for, like, you know, low-level things. My plan starting off is to basically be running Scar of Fate in my main hand. What does that sound? Shelby? Is that you? So the plan at low levels is basically to use Scar of Fate, the Nailed Fist, one of the starter weapons, to give you that really early level 20 hatred. Alternatively, you can also slap on Blood of Summer, the sword, which gives you a ton of extra damage from frenzy charges, or you can just straight up dual wield Blood of Summers eventually if you want to. The shield is nice. Again, it's not really required if you're in hardcore, I'd slap it on, but if not, it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, that's the basis of the build. It says who starts with what, so I do get Blood of Summer or Scar of Fate on a ranger, but if I didn't want to, I could just make more characters to get more of each, and there's really no penalty, it seems like, for that. Now, having a custom loot filter is an okay-ish idea, as long as you honestly show pretty much all rare gloves, boots, and helms jewelry, and just disable divination cards. That's all you really need to have for your loot filter, so not much has to be done here. My basic plan is just to go straight down, totally straight down. If I have cities, I could just ignore them at this point. It doesn't really matter too much. Go straight down until for some reason you either hit a wall or you get to about, well, it's going to be crunched, but we'll say about 215, I think it is. Yeah, we'll say about 200, 215. That's when it's going to be like in the capped level 83. So if I get to there and I'm still not having problems, that's great. And when I do, I'm just going to go left and right because I don't get any more experience for going down. And I'll just do that until I'm level 90-ish. Once I'm level 90-ish, I can go back to going straight down. But to get gear, I can stop at cities along the way. You could target areas like, you know, currency ones or jewelry ones or whatever you need just to, you know, fill out slots. If you're looking for specific uniques, you could target those. But for the most part, it's just about going down. Grabbing fossils along the way, upgrading your sulfite, we can by utilizing Azurite 2 or Azurite 3 nodes. It's pretty nice. Give yourself cap out your dynamite and your flares. These are pretty huge. I would try to focus on maxing these, and then sulfite capacity doesn't exist. Darkness resistance is pretty useless, honestly, early on. So light radius, flare capacity, everything flare related, honestly, and then just dynamite capacity is huge. These are the main focuses for me. Damage and radius I don't really give a shit too much about unless you have terrible aim, and yeah, these two really don't matter too much, honestly. Darkness resistance is something I barely ever get in general, because I don't really run through the darkness very often, because you really don't have to, especially when you have infinite sulfite. That's pretty much it. That's my plan. My plan is to do Icicle Mine. I'm not really caring about going for a sword, because I don't really care. I just want to have fun and run around in the darkness, and you should too. So I'll see you guys on stream in a couple hours, or whenever you can catch it. I'll be playing Endless Delve all week, and next Saturday there will be a highlight video showcasing all the cool things in the entirety of the Endless Delve event that I've experienced. So I'll see you guys there. I'm at Lighty, and good luck in Endless Delve.